going on, Combustion Gang? Welcome back to the channel, where engines breathe fire and opinions stay honest. Today we're tackling one of the biggest debates in the car world. Naturally aspirated versus turbocharged versus supercharged engines. Which one is actually better? Not on paper, but in the real world. Sound, throttle response, reliability, and driving feel. We're breaking it all down. Buckle up, folks. Let's get it. A naturally aspirated engine is the purest form of internal combustion. There's no turbo, no supercharger, just air being drawn into the engine naturally through atmospheric pressure. What you get in return is an immediate throttle response, predictable power delivery, and an engine that feels directly connected to your right foot. Naturally aspirated engines are loved for their linearity. As the revs rise, the power builds smoothly, and you always know exactly what the car is going to do. They also tend to sound better, high revving, raw, and mechanical. The downside, to make serious power, you usually need more displacement and higher revs, which means less efficiency and often less torque at low RPMs. Turbocharged engines use exhaust gases to spin a turbine that forces more air into the engine. More air means more fuel, and more fuel means more power, all from a smaller engine. This is why turbos dominate modern performance cars. They deliver huge power figures, impressive torque, and much better fuel efficiency compared to the older naturally aspirated engines. The biggest strength of turbo engines is torque. Turbo cars pull hard from low RPMs, making them feel fast in everyday driving. However, the power often comes with turbo lag, a delay between pressing the throttle and feeling the acceleration. Modern technology has reduced lag significantly. But it hasn't eliminated it completely. Turbo engines can also feel less emotional, with sound often muted or artificially enhanced.
Is there a speaker in the boot?
Supercharged engines sit somewhere between naturally aspirated and turbocharged setups. Instead of using exhaust gases, a supercharger is driven directly by the engine via a belt. This means more boost is available instantly with no lag. You press the throttle and the power is there immediately. Supercharged engines deliver strong low-end torque and a very aggressive linear power curve. They feel brutal and responsive, especially in muscle cars and performance sedans. The downside is efficiency. Because the supercharger is mechanically driven, it puts extra load on the engine, which increases fuel consumption. It's powerful, dramatic, and fun, but not the most economical choice. So now let's get into power and efficiency. If we're talking pure numbers, turbocharged engines dominate. They produce massive power from smaller engines and deliver excellent fuel efficiency. This is why nearly every modern performance car uses turbos. Supercharged engines, on the other hand, offer strong, consistent power but at the cost of fuel economy. Naturally aspirated engines, while less efficient, deliver performance in a way that feels earned. You work for the power, and that's part of the appeal. So, which one's better? The truth is, there is no single winner. It depends on what you value most. If you love pure driving feel, sound, and connection, naturally aspirated engines are unbeatable. If you want maximum power, torque, and efficiency, turbocharged engines are the smartest choice. However, if you want instant power with aggressive character, supercharged engines deliver unmatched drama. Each setup has its own personality, and that's what makes this debate so great.
And that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below letting me know what you would like to learn next about combustions. Your feedback will help feed my content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.